little people are my few subscribers I have that I still hope this channel blows up one day. So I don't put the time in I nearly should or want to. So to whom it may concern, whether it's now or if you're watching this years, you're in the future. Just wanted to give you kind of an update on the channel, where my head's at, all that stuff, and still working on a room tour for those that are interested. Still waiting to get some curtains, because when we bought this house, the closet doors that were on the closets, only a few of them were on there, and the ones that were on there were broken. So that's why, if you've seen pictures, if you follow me on Instagram at Gotham Cinnabites, you can see the clothes, and I don't like the openness. I know there's a lot of pictures that I would have shared, but the wife doesn't want her clothes out there, and her clothes are right there next to the shelf. I tried to switch closets with her, but she wouldn't. So I'm working on getting some curtains, and once the clothes are hidden, you will finally see a room tour, or collection tour. And unlike most people, my collection is in the master bedroom. I mean, I had it all lined up to have my own room downstairs for all of this. But life happens, and we are expecting our second child in a few months, February of 2022. So I've had to change everything. But I mean, me planning and putting all my stuff in this room is what got it out. I don't know if I'd have anything out if I was still procrastinating on putting everything in that room. I definitely would not have the ceiling height, so I'm definitely, I don't know. Things happen for a reason, right? But, so room tour is coming. Hopefully at the end of this year, or that baby's gonna get here fast, so hopefully by mid next year. Sorry. But, I had planned on getting all of the death metal statues, or all of the metal statues, except for the Merciless, because he's too tall. And even now, I finally read, sorry, music. I finally read Dark Knight's Metal, and I just don't like the Joker versus Dragon. I mean, Batman versus Joker Dragon. I don't like it. Plus, it's a space hog. But the plan originally was to get all of them, except for the Merciless, just because of height. But and now that people are starting to get him, watching videos, I still don't regret it. So I think I'm in good shape. But watching that Showcase 3, I got all the way to almost the end, and then they finally brought out the DC shit. And when they showed that death metal Batman, I want it. But I already have the Drowned, the Grim Knight, Red Death, and Dawnbreaker on pre-order. Drowned is paid for. I think I have the other three under $400. So I made a ton of money. So the wife's giving me an ultimatum where you can get the death metal Batman, but you got to give something up. The Grim Knight's non-negotiable. I think if there's a statue in the line that goes the best with this guy, it's going to be the Grim Knight, just because he's the base, chains. I mean, the Grim Knight, I haven't read it yet. I'm getting close to that book. But I think the Grim Knight originated his comic line, the Batman Who Laughs comics. So if they only had him with one other, it would be the Grim Knight. So he's non-negotiable. When she gets here, I'll eventually tell the story when I unbox her. But I'm a big Hellraiser fan, so seeing him, I mean, of course I wanted him, and I had no idea about these comics. But seeing the Drown the first time, I didn't even know what the hell she was, but I knew I wanted her. And when I found out that she was from the same universe this guy was, I mean, the Drown is the first one I bought on Spec Fiction. Have her coming in, the Grim Knight, Red Death, and Dawnbreaker, all Spec Fiction. But she's my favorite that they've shown, so she's non-negotiable either. But the Red Death, I mean, it's hard to pick which one of Red Death and Dawnbreaker to cancel. So me, I started thinking, I mean, I'm going to cancel one, I might as well cancel both of them. And then I was thinking, I'll probably put her here just because this is where I sit. She's my favorite, so I want to be gawking at her. But I think I would be happy with her here, Batman Who Laughs, Grim Knight, and Death Metal over there. So I'm kind of struggling with the conflict of, are those the only three I get, plus the Drown? I'm not including the Drown, because the Drown and the Grim Knight, they're non-negotiable. They're gonna come. But the question I'm going through right now is either Death Metal Batman or Red Death and Dawnbreaker. But I think if Prime 1 never announces it, if they're going to do it, Devastator, he's going to be way too big too. But I can't wait to see what Prime 1 does with Murder Machine. I feel like I'm going to have that one too. So, am I going to be comfortable with those three and the Drown and just Murder Machine? I mean, I'm hoping that the Death Metal Batman isn't even put on pre-order until this time next year. That way I can continue to pay on them and they're paid off. And then I can come back to the negotiating table with the wife and be like, can I still get this, please? But I'm struggling with the fact, am I going to be happy with Batman Who Laughs, Grim Knight, and Death Metal Batman? And I think I would be. Those are three awesome Batman and the Drowned right here. So yeah, right now it's convincing the wife as much as I am myself. I'm gonna be okay with just that. But so yeah, I mean, because they pushed the Drowned back after the Merciless now, I don't have anything else coming in this year. I'm hoping the Sideshow Batman Who Laughs will be here this year or January. That's my next thing coming. Of course, on the Hot Toy side, I have Cyborg, the 2-pack with Nightmare and Black Suit Superman, and I did have to pull the trigger on the Bale reissue quarter scale Hot Toys with the base. I've owned the Batman Begins quarter scale and the Joker quarter scale. Those purchased and came in during the move and with my son being born. So they were in the box the entire time I had them. And then I got obsessed with Prime 1's Dark Knights Metal. So in order to buy this guy on eBay for $1,700, which is a bargain nowadays, but I had to sell those 2 quarter scale figures. I sold like 3 Hot Toys Predators. I sold the Alien King by Sideshow. My Dusty Deadpool Hot Toys, because I still have the original Deadpool Hot Toys, and that's enough for me. But I sold a lot to cover the bill for this freaking guy, but if I had to do it all over again, I would. But anyways, I just got to look at the collection. I think I'm still okay without them. But when they release the reissue for the quarter scale bale, I gotta get it. And I'd be okay if that's the only one of those three I have. You know, at least I have a bale represented somewhere. And I'll probably put him next to the Bat Fam, wherever they land when all my metal statues get here. I also bought Jazz Inc.'s Bat Signal to go with my Justice League Hunt toys. I am thinking about getting the third-party figures for Martian Manhunter and Nightmare Flash. So those are still things I have to talk to the wife about. But yeah, that's it. I mean, those are the only things I have on pre-order. My internal conflict with what do I want more, Death Metal Batman or the Red Death and Dawnbreaker. And it's not for lack of wanting, I want them. And I'm still going to try to get all of them. But it's just, when you're married, you have, and plus another baby on the way. I mean, I have to bend and give in, certainly. And I found him on the secondary market. I mean, I don't want to pay these retarded prices. But hopefully, if I have to wait, we're in a better place then, and I can do it. But so the goal is to have all of them, probably except the Merciless. Whenever they do it, the Devastator, and I just don't want the Joker Dragon. And on the Death Metal side, I'm cool with just the Batman. I don't need Superman. I don't need the Wonder Woman that they've teased they haven't even shown yet. But the only one I haven't mentioned yet is that Dark Knight's Metal Superman. I mean, it looks incredible. But I'm still trying to, as you see, juggle all of this stuff, much less start talking to the wife about that. So yeah, that is all that's going on with me. I am going to start trying to actively use this YouTube channel to like, comment, watch other people. I have my main account, which is TK Dubs HVAC. I'm an HVAC tech, that's what I do. But you know, I feel like I'm deep in the community now. I need to start using this channel to watch other people when I use it, when I comment on stuff. That way it kind of gains traction. I hope I do more videos soon, and like I said, I will finally do a tour when I have these clothes covered. Yeah, that's all I'm doing, is I'm counting down the days to Sideshow's Batman Who Laughs gets here. I'll probably do a review on that one. Do my first review. I feel like you've seen this guy enough. The rest of my stuff's kind of small, so yeah, that's what's coming. Hopefully soon, the room tour and Batman Who Laughs by Sideshow collectibles. So yeah, that's all I'm doing. Hope you enjoyed my rant, those who end up watching it. And if you feel compelled, give me a comment on your thoughts. And what I want you to help me with is, what would you choose? And you see I'm deep in the metal. Would you choose Dark Knight's Metal Red Death and Dawnbreaker, or would you choose the Death Metal Batman? What are your thoughts? Alrighty, I'm out. Have a good weekend. Happy holidays if I don't post the room tour before then. I'll see you.